All right, thanks everyone. Hey man, have you ever Googled yourself? I'm sure you have. Oh man, Google. I'm gonna Google myself. Mark Putrino. Let's see what it shows about me. Oh, all right, Benzinga articles. Okay, director of arealytics. Now, this is a little out of date. I was director of arealytics. That was a little time ago. All right, whatever. Let's see what you can find under your name. Let me just do it one more time, and then we'll go talk about the markets. Because I don't think you're here to watch me Google myself. Oh, there's Benzinga Trading School. All right, that's me. Former hedge fund manager. Well, I was never a hedge fund manager. I was a hedge fund trader. But you know what? Oh, look at that. Mark Petrino on harassing traders' fears. Spotify. Oh, interesting. Well, there's my Benzinga Trading School. I mean, that's not me. Good evening, Mark. All right, anyway, you're probably like, all right, whatever, Mark. We can Google anytime you want. All right, so let's just take a look at what the hell is going on in the markets here. I think there's really pretty much two things I'm focused on right now, other than reading Google posts about myself. And these are, here's oil. So these are, come on. All right. So this is what I really wanted to talk about. The healthcare stocks are really weak. I mean, everyone pays attention to, tech, blah, blah, blah. But healthcare is one of the biggest sectors in the market. And it's broken support. What we're looking at here is the healthcare ETF, XLV. So this is kind of important, right? This shows some underlying weakness. Healthcare is in a lot of ways considered a safe place. It's like the flight to safety. So now the flight to safety is breaking down, which is stuff that happens at the top of a market. Let's look at the consumer staples sector. I mean, this looks okay, but let's look at interest rates, right? I mean, interest rates are about to move higher. At least it looks like it. Healthcare looks weak. All right, let's look at tech. I think the tech sector looks weak as well. So what we're doing here is we're looking at the ETFs that track the sectors. So as we saw, healthcare is breaking support. At least it looks to be. Healthcare to me, I'm sorry, actually, this is tech. Tech to me looks like it's breaking support as well. Notice how there was support here, right? It's a level that was resistance before. As we know, levels that were resistance can become support again. And what makes me think that this support is going to break is this descending triangle pattern here, right? Most technical analysts don't know what the hell they're doing. Kind of, they're an embarrassment to the profession. But just think about this, right? Right around here, around 228, these buyers have been willing to hang out. They're like, yeah, whatever. If the sellers come to us, we'll buy. If not, we won't. But at the same time, as time is going by here over the last couple of weeks, the sellers are getting more aggressive. They're willing to accept lower prices. So this chart shows us a graphical illustration of, drum roll, complacent or chill buyers and aggressive sellers. Ascending and descending triangle patterns tend to be, relatively reliable. So we got weakness in the tech sector here. We got weakness in the healthcare sector. Let's take a look at financials. Let's see the other biggest third of the market. This action looks kind of neutral. All right, anyway, that's what I want you all to focus on as you come back here, right? We got interest rates could be blasting off. We got the technology sector looks weak. We got the healthcare sector looks weak. The financial sector is taking a pause, but it looks to me like it's going to go lower. Let's look at the consumer discretionary sector here. Yeah, this week. But this is a great example of levels, and this is what we talk about. Notice how the level that was resistance here became support over here. This isn't a coincidence. The market's selling off, it's going down. You're thinking, like, I really would like to buy XLY. Where should I buy it? Oh, gee, it's getting to a level that was support before. Levels that were support can levels that were support can become support because they had min resistance, right? People sold here, and when the price goes higher, they say, "Oh, if it ever gets back to my level, I'm going to buy my price back." So this chart right here just really illustrates a lot. What was resistance can become support. What was support can become resistance. So support can become resistance because of buyer's remorse. People buy here, price goes lower. They're like, I made a mistake. If it gets back to my price, I'm going to sell it, get it out of break even. So remorseful buyers from here placing sell orders here turns what was support into resistance. Here you have the opposite. Levels that were resistance can become support because of seller's remorse. People sold here and the price goes higher, and they're like, I made a mistake. If it gets back to my price, I'm going to buy my shares back. So this chart really teaches a lot. Support can become resistance. Resistance can become support. I know it seems kind of, simple, but it's really not. It's really profound. But you don't really need to think about it that deeply. Just know that, I mean, look at this. Wow, look at that. Resistance there becomes support there. Just know that, if you can identify an important price level, that's how you make money in trading. You trade around it. Something was resistance, it was gone down, it gets to a level that was support. There's a good chance it bounces. Something was resistance and it goes up and it becomes support, whatever. Sorry, I'm just getting kind of looking on here because I'm thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow. So the resistance level around 194 becomes support here. Support level around 187 becomes resistance here. All right, everyone. So make sure you check back in. There's going to be some serious profits to be made. I think as we go into the election here, there's going to be a lot of volatility. And as traders, that's what we want. All right, everyone. I'm going to. Oh, God, look at that. Look at that. Support, resistance, resistance, support. It's just, it's just like it's like a textbook. All right. I better shut up. All right, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow.